Hello, hello. How is everybody today? It is Wednesday. We are halfway through the week, and it is Jennifer Hightowers that's coming in at you live from sunny Southern California. Except it's been a little bit hazy from all the smoke. So I hope everyone is doing well and doing safe and really working on your business. I know I'm always coming in with some little bit tips to help you further along your network marketing business. So I want to bring you guys today the power of grit and the compound effect. Okay, I've been learning from some great mentors who have been teaching me about. Obviously, we talk about consistency, right? But there's other main factors to your daily habits of every single day. We've talked about some of the 7 daily habits that you should get into. But a lot of times people say, but I'm not seeing any results. But you have to relate it to where you are in the world and what you're doing. And if you're doing these things daily, you will get traction, but it takes time, right? It's just like you don't go to the gym and work out one time and expect to see this major difference or lose a bunch of weight, right? It's that same idea. So it's about that grit. Do you have that ability to kind of persevere and go through it? And you're going to need 3 main parts to having that grit, right? So part of that is courage, right? Having the courage. One, you guys have all stepped outside and had courage when you joined your network marketing company. So really dig deep into why. You always have to ask yourself why. And I think your why changes a lot in this business, so that you know why you want to continue moving forward and why the struggle is so hard. Because remember, with network marketing and this type of a business, there's a saying that I always talk to my team about. It's working as if most people are doing things day in like most people won't, so that you can do anything you want like most people can't, right? So it's going to take courage. Courage is that stick-to-itiveness, making sure that you have that ability, kind of like a lion, like I'm fierce, I'm going to get in this, okay? There's people in this world that take courage on thrill seekers, right? There's thrill seekers. There's people that play with snakes. There's people that do all kinds of crazy things. I used to be more of a thrill seeker. I'm not so much a thrill seeker anymore, but I get a lot of people who say to me, oh my God, you are so courageous for what you take on. And I really don't think that I am. But when I look back at the things that I've accomplished, I'm pretty proud of that. So make sure you look at what you do and how you do things, and make sure you do things with courage. Do it with conviction, right? Make sure you believe in what you're doing. So the second part of that is going to be determination. That is the stick-to-itiveness, the part that you have to keep going. I've said it before on these lives before, you guys. This business, network marketing, direct sales, it is a roller coaster, okay? It is highs and lows. And when those highs are high, they're great. 3 people joined my team this month. We're doing awesome. Or I made $1,000 and we're doing great. But then all of a sudden those lows hit and a couple people say I'm not making any money and I'm going to quit. And all of a sudden you're on that downward spiral and you start quitting. You start considering to quit too. Maybe you quit posting. Maybe you stop doing some of the daily actions that you know you're supposed to do in your business. That's that determination. That is that stick-to-itiveness, right? That part that even when you know you're struggling, you still continue on. I am the first person to tell you guys, when COVID hit, I freaked out, okay? I battle and deal with depression, and I freaked out, but thank goodness my autopilot kicked in. I had been doing my daily habits for at least 3 months and consistently doing those 3 months. So even though my brain was freaking out up here going, oh my God, things are going to shut down. I'm not going to be able to sell anything. I'm not going to get any team members. Oh my God, my business is going to halt. What am I going to go do? I'm a single mom. Oh my God, I freaked out. But thankfully, I just kept pedaling, right? I just kept going. And then things started to work out and my business took off. Things started to grow. We got traction. Oh my goodness, even in a pandemic. So that's that determination that even though it's hard, you're going to stick with it and you're going to continue to work harder and harder and harder. That's also a big part of your mindset, right? We talked a little bit about your mindset. We talked last time about the power of positivity and releasing that infinite potential, right? That's what we dealt with last week. making sure you write down those things that are toxic in your world, that are pulling you down, that things that tell you that you're not going to be successful, that you're not worthy of success, right? So you want to make sure that you're digging deep, have the determination, have a clear mindset, really know where you want to go, and in that mindset, really start to manifest, right? Have you guys ever seen that movie, The Secret? It really talks about manifesting it and putting that power of positivity out into the universe. You may think it's a bunch of hoax and you might not really believe it, but I promise you, you guys, put it down in paper, put it in print, put it up into the universe, and things will start to work as long as you are starting to do your daily exercises and what you are supposed to do every single day, right? So those are learning the new skills too. I talk a lot about learning these new skills. These skills are not something you learn overnight. It's not something like you read a book and all of a sudden it's all imprinted in your brain and you understand it. These are things that you're going to continue to learn, and then once you learn it, then you can start to teach it. And once you can start to teach it, now you've mastered it and you're going to see that traction. The last one is going to be consistency. And it always seems like it always represents in our business, right? Consistency is key. We talk about it all the time. Whether it's posting, whether it is going live, whether it's just learning how to juggle. For me in my world, that was the biggest piece that was difficult for me, is learning how to juggle something new. I run 3 businesses from my home. And when kids came home and they started, being homeschooled or doing Zoom meetings, a lot of teachers came to me and said, this is what you're required to do. And I said, no, you guys still are required to teach. I'm already running businesses. I already have things I have to do. So you guys need to do your job. And you remember that part about delegating out? You want to make sure that you do what you're good at and you delegate out the rest of it. If there's parts of it that you can't do, make sure you find somebody who's really good at that. I made the school step up and say, if you need my kids on Zoom, then you need to make sure they have a schedule. You make sure that there has that. And of course, I'm going to aid them. But it wasn't something I needed to put them on record that I'm not going to sit on my kids. I have other things to do. I can't sit and be on those Zoom calls too. So just make sure you guys are always putting those 3 things together: your courage and your conviction. Sorry, there's an alert on my screen. I have to get rid of it. Courage and conviction, the determination to succeed, the determination to keep going when things get tough, and then the consistency part, which is continuing those daily habits and what you're going to take care of every single day to see the traction in your business. So like I said about the gym analogy, it's very similar to the same thing, like someone who's going to drink a green shake or something that has lots of vitamins and nutrients versus somebody that's going to eat a Big Mac. Those 2 people could be having lunch together and it could be one meal together, right? But not one, the one person's not going to gain a bunch of weight from one Big Mac, and the other person's not going to lose a bunch of weight or see these incredible results by having a green shake. It is that compound effect of when you put all of these things together and you start to piece it together and do with these daily actions every single day, you will start to see the traction in your business. It's kind of like your operation manual for success, right? That is going to be the compound effect, is doing these daily actions and doing having that courage, having the determination, and having that consistency. Now, just make sure you're following the right people. Maybe follow a mentor. If I'm that person for you, reach out to me and let me know if I can help you. I want to make sure you're doing things the right way. You don't want to be spinning your wheels and feel like you're drifting in quicksand. I know I did that. I kept posting. I tried to tell you guys, don't just post your products out there. Don't blast your company. Start working on your brand. Start working on who you are, because that is what people are going to follow. They're going to know, like, and trust you. They're going to follow you. So you need to start branding yourself. I'm in lots of groups and I just see people posting their products all day long, and then I never see any comments, or maybe they'll do a swap, but that's not gaining a customer. That's not gaining traction in your business. That maybe just gets you a little bit of an income, but if you did a swap, you had to buy something to get that income. So you're kind of, like I said, you're kind of wading in water or treading water, or maybe even, slipping back in quicksand. So I really want to help you guys get to not only your first $1,000, but $1,000 per week. And that's one of the things my team is really trying to focus on and work on with helping people right now, is helping you earn that money and find that traction in your business. So let me know if I can reach out to me and help you in any bit of way. I am here, I'm focused, and my business business is exploding. So I want to share that with all of you guys too. So awesome. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.